All right, so I want to tell you people's a story about what happened to me on September 9th, 2001. I'll be quite honest with the story. I'll be quite literal. On September 10th, well, actually it was September 10th, 2001, I woke up at 256 Warrencliffe Road South. I woke up in the morning and I was in a cold sweat. Just a cold sweat. I woke up standing on my bed and I was pounding on my bed. I was pounding on the window. I was standing on my bed pounding on the window. That's what I meant to say. And I don't know how long I was standing when the window broke. And so I had a nightmare, a bad dream. And the dream consisted of me being on a plane and then having a vision of a plane crashing into some tall buildings. And I was screaming, "Stop the plane, stop the plane." And the only thing that woke me up was when my fist went through my window. And I think we all know where I'm going with this. Only 24 hours later, the Twin Towers came down, hit by planes. So I'm just wondering, why did the Lord, or why did the spirits, why did the high beings, why did God give me that vision of 9/11? Because, you know what I'm saying? Why did God give me that vision of 9/11? How was I to do anything about that? Could I have done something about that? Was I to have called the president and said, "Hey, President, I just had a vision of two planes crashing into the World Trade Center buildings. You better get on it right away." So I'm just curious. In all honesty, I'd like to ask my viewers what they think of that. Why did the spirit world give me a vision of what was about to take place 24 hours later? How could I have stopped that? Like I said, it wouldn't have probably done any good to even call the president. He would have laughed at me. How was I to get a hold of the president? He doesn't have a direct line for civilians, right? So that's my question. Why would God give me a vision of the planes crashing into the World Trade Center on September 10th, 2001? How was I to do anything about that? It's just a question. I'm wondering if anybody can give me a rational answer to that. I did have that vision, Why did God give me a vision on September 10th, 2001 of planes crashing into the World Trade Center buildings? And then, 24 hours later, it actually happens. It's just a question. If anybody has a suggestion, let me know. Or an answer to that question. Right? For the love of the cerebral cortex.